So I've
Yes.
played him a couple times. He's always played me tough. So
He was sitting at table 1 when Romania won the Team World Championship in Trier, Germany in 2021.
that's a fantastic accomplishment.
Yeah, he had top players from every team paired up against him, and he kept beating them one after the next. It was Romania was so happy when they won. Then he won in 2020. He won the online speed gammon world championship, and last year he was a finalist in the same speed gammon world championship.
Yeah.
Like from the live events, he is the winner of 2019 Northern Cyprus, which is a huge event, and he also won the Merit Cyprus Super Jackpot. He was the winner of the second Jamaica tournament, and the first Jamaica tournament. He and I was split the first and second place. We came from 2 different sides of the bracket and decided not to play the final, so we both won.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Also, he won the Transylvania Open and a bunch of ABT Open and Masters, but I just mentioned the big ones.
And he's also been at the top of the rating list on Backgammon Galaxy, I think. So
yeah, it's very funny. It seems like it's between him and MCG recently. So when Michael goes to work and MCG plays, MCG becomes number 1. Matt is such a fun guy. I played him in the finals in Vegas in 2017. He has the coolest sense of humor. And then when Michael comes back, and he has pretty funny.
All right. Looks like they're about to start the match. And so let's see. This is round 16 of the USBGF National Championship. Both players have 4 losses, so this is an elimination match. There are about 20 players left. And we've got Henry Lebard with the black checkers and Michael Neagu with the white checkers, playing a 13-point match. I'm Gerry Tansey and joined by Leyla Zaloutskaya.
Very well said, yes.
Oh, thank you. I was nervous all day about pronouncing that. I should have asked you before we went on.
No, it's perfect. You actually said it the correct way. In America, they say Zaloutskaya, but the correct pronunciation is Zaloutskaya. So I'm very impressed.
Well, thank you, Leyla.
Thank you. Well, let's see. Is Henry gonna hit? No. Is he? Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah, it seems like you got to hit this position.
He should hit, yeah.
Can't really do anything with that 5-2. And now Michael's got a free hand, or Henry's got.
Yeah, 4-point. Now it's strong. Oh my God.
Wow.
Hit and make the 5-point and come in.
What a tremendous shot.
That takes some skill. Sometimes before a tournament, I stay up nights practicing my rolling. Yeah.
I have a choice with this 3-1, whether to enter and hit or just come in and play quiet. Decides on the quiet play.
Mm-hmm. You know, Michael has a PhD in mathematics, so he's super analytical about his plays. He always takes a lot of time to go through the variations. Of course, he does math much faster than me or the other person that I know.
Well, That's a that's a nice skill to have. I have a math degree as well, but I am unfortunately not as deliberate as I need to be sometimes.
Yeah, the passion takes over, right? Often.
Exactly.
Yeah. If we could only stay meticulous all the time. But this is a nice comeback. Hit, okay.
Preventing
Henry's
the use of trying to keep his opponent from using his whole roll to make the 5-point or something.
yeah.
It does get back.
And also on stacking this 6. XG doesn't like big stacks over 4. Oh, this is an awkward roll for Henry. Okay. So now Michael, I think, is gonna have to make a decision whether or not there might be a possibility of double here. There are 3 checkers on the 2-point. He has a shot at the check on 22 and possibility of making his 5. Oh, the race is close, but position-wise, I think Michael is ahead, yeah.
And he does give this cube. It should be a pretty easy take.
Mm-hmm.
Because although there are some things, obviously it's better, but I don't think you can give it up. And, every once in a while, Michael doesn't make the 5-point, and doesn't do something good. So white left here, but it's a good early testing position here.
Yeah, to see what your opponent is going to do. Normally, Michael likes to complicate the games, and he likes to look for an opportunity where he passes on a difficult decision to his opponent. Here it seems a pretty much like an easy take, but normally when he offers a cube, it's not always so clear cut. Do you take? Do you not? Yeah. I'm sure Henry's wondering if it's.
Does find the take. It makes the 5, then has a 3 to play, and might just slot the 3 with this.
I think so, yeah.
And now we can kind of see how easy the take was. Like, this is still anyone's game. Things have gone decently, but not great for Michael here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, instead of leaving a blot on the 10, where you will, if hit, you send another checker back. So there's a deliberation between that or moving 23 to 21.
He really wants to use that deuce to come up to the 21, but the problem is that 4 is just so ugly. But it does seem like it's the guy on the 23 would be vulnerable to attack.
Yeah, there are three builders bearing on him. Yeah, I would probably come up 23, 21 and then play 10, 6.
I think that's me as well. But it's not easy. Not
No,
easy.
it's not. No. And Michael's decision is correct. That's why he is where he is, and I'm out of that tournament.
That's why they're there. Gosh, we had 390 at the start of this tournament. We're down to about 20 now. So it's a big
How long has it been going on? How many months?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Since January, apparently. Wow.
Okay, that was a great hit by Michael, and now Henry fanned. But it's still, Michael is not out of the woods.
In blitz mode, but does have 3 checkers still back. And decides to use this 3 to escape, which is probably correct.
Mm-hmm.
Double fours, and that would have played a lot worse if he hadn't used that 3 to escape.
The last two, Gerry, you think you bring in the check or you diversify 6 to 2? Or bring in 10 to 6?
I think I just bring it in. I can't look at a play like 6 to 2, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. I know XG doesn't want you to bury your checkers.
Big play with this 5-2. He's going to hit and split.
Mm-hmm.
Henry needs to perform now. It's a fan, and all of a sudden things are very, very grim indeed for Henry. This 4-1 is not good for Michael. He would have preferred something that stepped out. He's just going to have to diversify.
It's the no card roll.
3-2 is huge, and at this point he's got to attack it. Wait a minute.
He can hit
inside, right? Otherwise he's going to get killed anyway. 2-6 is a poor entry. And this, we're going to see a pause from Henry here. If he's able to cover that 4-point, talk about a testing cube decision.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't like seeing this cube. I think I'd have to take it, though, because you don't always cover. But here it comes.
Oh, it's a powerful recube.
For the blot alone are enough. And some of the covers let me attack. Still, I think there's just a little too much. But it's I think it's a well-timed cube here, because obviously it can hugely volatile. And Michael does take, and Henry rolls a great shot.
Well, Michael needs a double 5. That's all I can say.
That is an exciting sequence. Gave the cube at just the right moment because it's a huge pass now.
Look at those PRs. 129. I mean, it's the first game. Still very impressive.
Now they're playing very well to start.
Mm-hmm.
And with some not necessarily easy positions either. Any 5 Michael gets, he's always got to consider coming off the anchor, but I don't know that he can do it here.
Yeah, double direct shot at him. But on the other hand, if he doesn't come out now, it's 3-2.
And the question is, do you pay off? Probably pay off to the 6-5 here. Oh, he's going to try the trap play. Or he's going to set up. I think it's too early for this.
Right, I wouldn't do that. I would rather give him 6-5.
Yeah. This covers a bunch of the outfield. That's good.
Okay, well, this is pretty simple. 2-1.
Yep. And we're all just kind of waiting. Next 5 is forced to come out. 5-3. Just going to go.
Should probably keep on going.
I think he's got to keep going. You're right. 6-4 is a great shot. Points on the head. There were some numbers that might have hit loose instead, and now, wow, both checkers picked up. Gammon danger. And the question is, for me, do you because you have the option of making the 6' and slotting. This is also fine. And he does this play because he's worried about double sixes blotting.
Right.
But I don't know that you should worry so much about it that you hurt your distribution, but we're going to see if it comes to fruition.
Yeah. I don't think there was a way to play it safely to avoid double sixes leaving a blot. I didn't see a very...
So I think you're right.
And Michael hits.
And Michael hit. Wow.
And now, once he gets out,
anyone's game.
There might be a consideration of a recube. But not yet. He needs to bring his checkers maybe a little closer. At least he needed to come out.
Right. Yeah, 3 checkers. Oh wait, we've got the players wrong.
We have?
Yes, Stuart. Apparently.
Henry is not black?
Oh, Henry is black.
Yeah. No, we got it right. Michael is white. Henry is black.
Oh, okay. So wait, Foolish Bear is Michael.
Michael.
Okay.
Michael is the Foolish Bear. So now he is. Henry is. What is he thinking about? Why is he not rolling? Oh wait.
Let's see. Well, he's thinking about a requeue of this with 3 checkers off. I don't think Henry has enough. Ones. He's trying to figure out where to put his checkers. And I think he was supposed to probably challenge on the 12 point. Because if Michael had rolled a 6, he could just stay there with like 6-1, 6-2, 6-3 and not face a direct shot. The 8 cube has been delivered. I think Michael's going to snap this up.
I think you're right. Earlier on, we did mix up.
Yeah. I think we had
doing what.
We apologize, folks.
Yes, we're sorry. So Michael is white, Henry's black.
All right. Michael is considering this. So the raw pip count is very close. But black has a bit of wastage here.
Gerry, explain how do you go about calculating whether or not this would be a take?
Well, first thing I do is I spend a couple minutes panicking because I've forgotten all the formulas. But then after that,
that sounds like a really good plan.
Yeah, no, it's not great. Like the technical side is not something I'm very strong on. The thing is, like, you try to compare it to things that you know. Like, you know that if white has 5 checkers off and black has a closed board, and if everybody's crashed on the ace and deuce points, that's a marginal take pass for money. Okay, this is different in several ways, right? First of all, it's not a closed board. There's an open 6 point. It's only 3 checkers off, and black doesn't have everybody home. So that's kind of problematic. I think comparing it to that position, I feel like white's a bit better. Like if white enters in the next move or two, he can be in a really strong position. I feel like just from what I've seen before, this is probably a little early, but I don't know.
Would you take it?
I think I'm taking this.
Mm-hmm.
And going back, if you wanted to use the pip count, like I feel like with an open 6-point, if the pip count is roughly equal, it's close to a take.
Mm-hmm.
Here, okay, Black's up 2 pips, but he's also got 4 checkers on the ace. You might penalize him with, or a couple pips each for that. Michael does find a take here.
Yeah.
So we got an
gone through the calculations, I'm sure. So now a 5-1.
And yeah, he's going to cover that 6-point. Or is he? I mean, at this point, you got to understand that a 6 is a pretty good roll for Michael anyway. And so if he rolls one of the hitting numbers, you just got to tip your hat. But you want to be there to hit him when it's one of those non-hitting 6s. So I think he had to take a little more risk there. But...
Oh, he did hit him.
All right. So the race is on. Michael would like a big set. He has rolled 2-1 on consecutive shakes, it looks like. Yeah. So that was not good after coming in. And
wow.
An excellent performance there on the race at the end, and 8-0 lead for Henry. Already. Exciting first game.
Yeah, I wish they'd play a little longer. We don't want to wrap up our commentary so fast.
Well, I think, and look, Michael looks like he's playing about a 1.5. So playing very strong, just didn't work out there. But there's still match left. Michael's going to want to get in a cube if he can, if he gets an advantage. But Henry is not rolling that way. This boxes, he's trying to figure out what to do. I think I'm blitzing on the ace point. Just I like putting the guy in the air.
Yeah, I think I would take the opportunity from Henry, and if he fans right now, I definitely would double. He didn't fan, but might still consider a double here.
Oh, no, Henry's got the big lead, so he's in the stronger position, so he can't double here. And he finds the hitting play, double 5s. Michael can blitz himself. He does. That's the play he's set up so far. I think it's probably what I would do. The other play is running around, but Michael's not up in this race. So I think he's going to decide on the blitzing play.
Yeah, I think hitting is the way to go.
He'll come in. And although we like double tiger plays around here, I think he's probably just going to... Is he going to leave that flop? There's an argument to be made for it, making the strong board, but getting hit is bad too. He does lift it. Double 3s for Henry. think he's just going to make the strong board and bring down 13-10 twice.
Yeah, that looks very powerful. I prefer the other play when you makes the 10-point. Yeah.
Double sixes for Michael, so that's a great answer here. And now after this play, he'll be up in the race by 4 pips, so to be even with him on roll. He probably does have to do something like this, not get attacked. So, all right.
Well, Henry has
runs with a great 6-3, and now we're just going to be racing. Whoever comes up with the bigger dice is going to win. Probably next big set will take it.
Very close. I bring 2 down, yeah. He has 5 crossovers. Henry also has 5 at this point.
That's correct. Normally when I watch Michael's games, I swap the players. So I keep thinking that he's black, even though I know he's white. And if you could see my picture, my video, I am blonde, so that makes sense. But my video is off. So I have a perfect excuse for getting confused. Okay. Yeah, so many checkers on the 6. Okay, well, now it's a roll for Michael there, and that probably will decide the game.
Yeah. I can't see Henry taking that, especially with that lead that he has. Well, Michael has to work really hard, it seems, and he needs to practice rolling. I told him stay up night and practice rolling. He didn't do it. Okay.
Buddy.
Wow.
Pretty good roll from Henry here, the double ones. The question he has is whether to make the bar, and I think with the guy on the ace point, do that. Let's see if Michael can perform from the roof here. The walls are kind of closing in with this blitzy position. Double 4s, I would say, is performance.
That's a very good response.
3-2, he'll probably grab whatever anchor he can.
Now, Michael has a shot at the 5-point. I mean, at the bar with the 5, if he rolled the 5, but it's not enough, given the strength of the board.
Right.
On Henry's side.
Interesting play here with the 6-5. You do have a choice to just bring down the second checker and play a priming game. And it works really well if you're not hit. This is the other play. I think I prefer the 2 down from the mid unstacking.
Yeah, I would do the same. I would bring 2 down.
Another thing in its favor is that you are down in the race, so if you're Henry, so he finds that play. Michael can't hit, but he does make his 10-point, bring 2 down.
And he can't cover. He'd like to cover that and make
Do you leave it
Make a
slotted?
broken 6 prime.
I think I might leave it slotted. Just put it
Yeah.
39, but maybe it's too big. I don't know. Michael's going to grab the 9 point with this 401, this 0.6 in front of the anchor. At least that's what he got set up at first. It would leave a shot on the midpoint when he decides.
I think I would have done that. I feel like that may have been important.
Too. I guess he just decided it wasn't worth it for him.
5-1, very nice play. Very nice roll.
And now Henry might.
Oh, look, he was bringing both checkers down. So 6-1, 6-3 hit. 2-5.
I'm wondering if he's supposed to hit loose on the 2, especially with the ball on the board, to prevent the escape. And now Michael does grab the 9 point. Very strong position now. If Henry doesn't come up with the good number here. 4-2. What do you do with this?
I think 11-5, no?
Seems like we're doing something quiet, but
I would have put instead of having 4 checkers on the 6, I would have put one on the 5. Oh, look, double 5s.
Pretty awful double 5s for Michael.
Yeah, he would have preferred 6 anything.
It just barely played. You know, now Henry might consider slotting the 4.
True. Michael needs to shake his dice. This is better than 5. Oh, and he gets
great
hit.
shot. Gets to hit and come out with this 6 if he wants to. Chooses not to. I would have been hit with my play. All right. Now Michael probably has a cube here.
Yeah.
21 pips.
Yes, the race advantage is out of the opponent's board. Well, Henry is kind of easy for him. He has such a huge lead with 8 points.
Yeah.
He could probably risk taking this, but it's 20 pips behind, right? So
it seemed like a big pass, and especially at that score when there's an odd even thing going on. If your opponent is even number of points away, it's easier to just give them a point and move on. All right, 8-2, slowly but surely. Michael's clawing back.
Do you slot the 5 here, even with double shots at you?
I think I would. Just I didn't like anything else. Henry's going to grab the 2 anchors, and this one doesn't. And Michael's passing up the hit. No, he finds it. He was gonna. Right.
Do you make the 1 point? No, you make the 3.
Either make the 3 or here's a crazy play. You can even slot the 5 point with 13-8. I think either one of them's fine, but don't make the ace. I think the bot's probably going to say make the 3, but
Yeah, I think it's just a little too much.
Neagu's going to think about this, but only because he's behind the match so much. But even behind here, I think it's just not quite volatile enough to give a cue.
Yeah, so he opts out from hitting an additional check and sending it back
He
instead.
made that pretty quick. I would have thought about the hit. I don't know whether it was right or not, but I wouldn't have been that sure of it. Maybe he thought about that already.
He was probably thinking about that in advance. Yet it looks like an error. The 6-3. This is for Michael, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and Henry misses him, but he makes the board.
Make the board. And so the question always arises, if you're trailing, when do you cube this? And he's found the cube now. I think it's just a pretty easy take, though, still. This isn't really a back game. It's more like a double holding. So I don't think there's much going on.
Double take seems correct, though. It was a double, yeah? According to our analysis. Oh, this is
probably not what Michael wants here.
That's better, double ones.
That double ones, small little doubles like that can iron out a lot of difficulties. So his first thought was to grab the bar point.
I think it's better to advance from the foot, his 11 point, right?
That one I'm not sure, because I can see the bar point being valuable as a landing spot, but you make a good point that clearing the point 6 away is from the high anchor is also a good idea. It's not clear.
Okay, well that goes 9-2, I guess. No, he brings 2 in.
He's bringing 2 in.
Just trying to avoid awkward doubles afterwards.
Awkward doubles or awkward any roll, I guess. That you get a little worried about 2 stripped points in the outfield. You want to make sure that doesn't leave like a double shot or something out there. So that's probably what he's looking at. I'm not great at all this quickly.
6-5. 6-3 is bad. 6-5 is bad. 6-4 is good. Yeah, this way he has another 6 to play without having to leave a blot in the outfield.
To my eye, this looks right. But it's one of those things, you'll be very disappointed if you roll something that clears everything cleanly, but I don't know that there is something like that.
Well, Henry looks like he's ready. His house is in order.
He's got everything lined up. Let's see if Michael can hold on to this position for one more shake. He can, and now something's got to give. Probably come off the front anchor. 5-1's a pretty good roll.
I wonder, I would have cleared the 9, I think. Yeah. It's those things don't grow on trees. When you get a roll like that and you can clear the point that's being held by 2.
The old rules in mind, a point cleared is a point not to be feared. Henry's thinking about this too. I think I still like him on the 20. He decides to move it all the way up.
That's a nice roll to 6.
Beautiful. 6-1.
I think I stay behind. I don't leave the 5 point.
That's my inclination too. You do risk some pick and pass numbers, but I think you pays off handsomely on like a 6-1.
Right. To have a double shot at the checker.
Getting down at crunch time. Great roll for Mike.
Perfect roll. 2-6. Perfect. Now, do you really make the 1 point, or do you?
I would not oppose the 1 point here. I thought I would just bring in the guy because your board's good enough and you don't want to get gammoned. Got to run off with this. Well, do you? Probably. Well, he didn't before. He can still play it, but do I gain anything by keeping the anchor? He goes. Another important roll. There's a shot. It's missed. He might as well stay for one more.
Yeah, because Michael might give him another shot here.
Oh! Last chance. He got him. All right,
how many checkers does Michael have off?
It looks like he's got 5 checkers off. So for money, this would be basically a redouble and a marginal take pass decision. I think a small take, but at the score, he's going to not redouble this for a while. Just doesn't want to see an 8 cube in play.
How many checkers should the black have off while white has 5 off for it to be a drop?
Oh boy. So I'll put it this way. We're not there yet. I think this is a big roll here. If Michael stays out, do we have anything now? Probably not. It would be a pass for me. I think we're probably a roll short. Now what about this?
Michael just a 6.
Well, Henry's seen enough. Henry's saying, I know this is a big pass for money, and I'm going to let you decide whether to take it. And Michael decides not to.
Well, 10-2. Well, Michael keeps fighting.
Yep. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
The dice can turn around in this game. Michael's going to look for any early advantage that he can and then turn a cube. But Henry's not rolling to give Michael any early advantages, though.
Yeah, it's an uphill battle, very tough.
These are tough matches to play. You always, as you mentioned, it always feels like you're fighting uphill in the rain, everything against you.
I remember watching Michael's game, and one of the ABT tournaments was in the 20s.
Oh,
And
wow.
the reason we knew that later on was because the analysis was recorded. Michael couldn't win 1 point. The guy was so lucky. It didn't matter what Michael did. He got hit right and left, and the 11-point match was over in a matter of like less than half an hour. So when there is luck on your side, it's very hard to fight against it. But especially if there is skill on top of luck, right? We all know that, we've been there. But you should never give up. You just keep at it.
Exactly.
The game can always turn around.
And yeah, sometimes you just have to take your beatings, though. It happens. We've been on both sides of it constantly.
That's why we love backgammon, right? That's why we love and hate it.
Well, both players are playing very well in this match to start. So
yeah.
Michael's setting up the big board play with this double threes. But he decides he doesn't want to get more guys hit. Like the idea of the big board play being, if you hit me, so what? I've already got 3 back. It'll just help me.
But he does go for making the 5-point, which I remember that saying, when in doubt, make the 5-point. I don't always follow my own advice, though.
Look at this. He's setting up the big. He likes the board. He likes this, and he makes it. I kind of like it.
It's a very bold play, but it is correct.
So yeah, Henry does hit him, but he's got a stiff position, and the 4th man back might help Michael. He can make this second anchor if he wants it. Does he? Because he would have to give up the checker on the ace point to do it,
and allow Henry to play behind him. But on the other hand, it's very, very strong now with this 5 and 4 points. But it seems like a blunder, so I guess he should have stayed back on the 1 point.
That's such a hard thing to do, because when you get pointed on, you feel stupid when you get pointed on. But sometimes it's right. The deuce has got to be that 3-1. I know it's awkward, but
So 6-1. I guess you go into 11-5, right? Or you come out. I don't know if I would come out.
That's kind of the dilemma that Michael's going to be facing is
I don't think he needed to come out yet.
It seemed a little early to me, but I wasn't sure. But look at this. Henry puts 3 guys on the ace point, and now there's double 6s. So Michael's down in the race, but now he's not completely out of the race anymore.
But do you run off the 20th point all the way?
think I think I can't afford to keep everybody back there. So I probably accept this tip deficit for this little bit of contact, or a lot of contact actually. So Michael decides to leave a little more contact there. Double three is a pretty great shot for Henry. Question is, does he want it? He can clear the midpoint, but do you need to? What if you make the 5 and the 3 or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden the race is even, but it's now Michael could use that double 6 set.
But now he's kicking himself for not breaking all the contact with the double 6s. But it was wrong to do that.
It was wrong to do it at the time.
Yeah.
He was still so behind. Oh, and Henry wants to hold him in case Michael rolls double 5s or 5-6.
Yeah, this is an awkward little situation too, because you don't want to let him go. But Henry's racing lead is not even it's not a big one, but it's not even as big as it seems because he's got all that wastage. And he'll create more wastage with a play like this, but you do want to hold it, so it's not an easy choice.
Michael gets out. Let's see what Henry rolls. Oh, I don't know if I would hit here.
Yeah.
Against that board, I probably would clear the 9, yeah.
Probably all you can do. All the hitting plays are going to leave multiple blots and definitely draw a cube.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just can't find anything else.
More wastage, I think.
Yep. That giant sucking sound is the ace point grabbing all those checkers.
Indeed. So what do we have here? Now, Michael might have a double here.
It's ace from he finds a good ace here, slotting the 5. And let's see. So in raw pips, Michael's down 5. But you start penalizing for the crossover deficit, the gap on the 4 point, the 3 checkers on the ace point. All of a sudden, you might have something. Michael decides there's nothing, and then rolls double 4s.
Yeah,
and probably loses his mark.
Lost his market, I think, at this point.
Yeah, in raw pips alone, he could take it, but that 3 pip deficit is a mirage. It's much bigger than that.
Yeah.
All right, 10-3.
Yeah, I come in on the 5 here, of course. Now Michael wants some small numbers to make his 5 point.
I think he's going to hit 2 here.
Yeah.
And if Henry doesn't perform, it'll be a cube.
Now, do you have a rule under which, when you do this double tiger?
Well, I generally don't do it on the first opportunity, like the second roll of the game. It's almost never right to do it, but a lot of times I'm just basically saying, all right, I know that I like one hit. Usually you like hitting one checker, and then you're looking for like the best thing to do with the second part of the roll. And that's usually how I get to it. But Henry has survived that pretty well.
All of a sudden. Michael has 5 checkers back, but none of them really have made any points yet in their board.
Still anyone's game. Still, not a back game yet.
All right, now he has the 10 point. It's nice outside structure.
And Michael grabs.
I guess he has to take the bar here.
Yep, I think so. I think you want him. I think you just like that guy on the 24 points so much for contact that's your only choice.
Henry's building railroad stacks. Oh no, he decided to slot. Interesting.
Well, I'm wondering if he's thinking about trying to take away the goalkeeper with that. I don't think I would here, but sometimes it's an option. And he's going for it.
Oh, he's even considering hitting. Okay.
He's saying that guy is too annoying. I'm going to
ask him to leave.
Yep.
Out of my house.
Doesn't do it though. Now.
Oh, I think you just play to Still
likes the goalkeeper.
Oh, this is a strong outside formation.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of very constructive roles for Henry there, so that was a pretty good. And now you might need to get. You might just not have any better options with this 6-5 than getting rid of the goalkeeper.
Well, he can slot his 2, which is what he's looking at right now. The problem is you don't really need those 2 and 3 points. You want to make your points in order, kind of.
Right.
So this is way too deep in the board.
Yeah, it's a dilemma because you'd love that contact, but then you're forced to place checkers where you really don't want them.
But like in the other game now, Henry would be able to play behind, which is not to Michael's advantage, clearly. So he decides to go for this.
Well,
and it looks like a blunder.
With this 6-5. Taking advantage of the 2 blots in the board. He's thinking about double falcon action.
Coming out with both.
They're probably both okay. I think I'd just go with one here.
He's clearly worried about some unfortunate for him sequence of double ones, double twos, but it would be bad anyway.
Right.
If he comes out. Oh, okay. So now Henry has to hit one checker.
That's right.
But he goes against doing it, hitting both.
I'm wondering, what if you hit on the deuce and then hit on the ace? Just something to look at. Prevent somebody.
Henry doesn't miss much, does he?
He's hitting a lot of checkers today. Hitting a lot of checkers today, which is, we like to do that, but now Michael's got the 18 point as well. So that's the structure Henry's going to be trying to bear in against. Six, four, probably just going to work on clearing this 15. Yeah. Seems fine.
Let's see.
Deuce points. I don't know that I want to put all those checkers behind the anchors just yet.
Well, this Michael's board is not too dangerous for Henry, but now it is a little stronger.
It's a bit stronger now.
But
And
Michael is opting against hitting this checker because he can't really contain it unless he wants to do this and send more checkers back, right?
I kind of like that, though.
Which one do you like?
I kind of like hitting and then sliding the 5. Let's get more checkers back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hopefully they come in on the 1 and a 2.
It's
seems that was the correct play, especially if your opponent rolls double sixes after that. Well, actually, no. I think Michael actually wanted to get hit, so that's a little unfortunate.
You wouldn't have minded getting hit. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
So Henry can't hit back here. Probably just got to keep him going. Deciding on this ace. So I'm trying to think of a reason not to play 13 to 12.
I would have considered, instead of moving 18-13, I would have considered either making my 2-point or making my 1-point. Because it's duplicating force for Michael to hit and cover. And it gives me an extra point in my board where there's nothing.
Points are nice, so I'll grant you that. This double 3s is not nice.
Really awkward roll.
Yep. Double 4s plays.
Has to go.
Use the 18 point anyway, but just a bit faster than he wanted. Henry's not going to be leaving shots. Considering the 5, I might bring in off the 8 just because I want to clear that point anyway. I might need some of those spares on the 6.
5-2. I would consider slotting the 4 and playing 11-16 instead.
Yeah, but Michael decided on making the ace. I think the reason he did that was he doesn't have a lot of checkers available to make any points, so he just wasn't choosy about which point he wanted to slot. So he just decided to take the 5-point board.
Yeah, and as we can see from the analysis, that was the correct choice.
6-5 has to go with 1. Great roll for Henry, this 6-3, clearing that point.
Yeah. Very lucky.
Boxes is forced. 5-3, probably leaving
He can play
nothing.
safe, yeah.
Something's got to give for Michael this turn anyway.
Unless he rolls 2-1.
2-1 would be a lovely little roll. Double sixes would be a lovely big roll. 5-4 just runs with 1. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a shake.
Yeah. And what a time to shake it.
Wow. And now just it's an unlikely gammon, but no harm in playing on for it. So
well, when the dice don't come your way, it's very difficult to battle this.
yeah, but
Michael's really doing everything he can.
They're both playing pretty well. I mean, it's they've had some tough positions. Lots of checkers back. Those aren't easy to handle. Mike goes with an early 5-1 slot. I like it. Let's try to win some gammons. He covers with the ace. I'm guessing, does he bring down or slot or split with the 2? I'm not sure. Awkward roll for Henry. This will probably draw a cube from Michael. You just don't need that much. It doesn't cube.
I think it's a very easy take at that score. So
oh, certainly. But
kind of maybe you want to wait a roll, I suppose.
I tend to see gammons everywhere though. Like it's like, oh, I have the 5 point and he doesn't. Let's cube it.
Yeah, well, maybe that's the solution to.
I figure I'll put it this way. I figure if it's wrong, it's probably not wrong by much, and I'd rather be early than late at this score. But certainly a cube now.
Yeah, especially since he didn't even come out. Now it's probably a pass. Well, a roll.
So you to pass this as the leader. I think you just click that pass button.
Yeah,
obviously you're taking for money, but I think you do anything that's a proper double take for money, which I think this probably is probably going to be a pass here.
Getting out behind that prime is much harder than it looks.
And Michael's got that 22-point anchor made in front of the other guy's main 2-point. That's always a negative for Henry's position. So. All right, 11-4. Henry does pass it. And Michael takes the 5-point on the opening roll, brings down builders. Henry does get the 5-point with this 4-1, so might have a prime versus prime brewing.
It's tempting to come up, but there are 10 in the zone for Henry, so it's a little scary.
It is a little
scary. Coming up is correct.
I think he didn't want to do it at first because of that, but he couldn't find an alternative.
Well, he always does look at majority of possible plays, right? Some of us don't see the possible plays, but Michael normally he sees them, and then you have to make the right choice. I have seen him play with 3 seconds left on the clock in a few major finals. So I hope he gets an opportunity to do it here because it's quite impressive to watch.
Yeah, that's something I could learn from my own game because I tend to play too quickly all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Even though you're leading, you still have to play backgammon, and I think hitting is good backgammon here for Henry. So I think I'm coming in and hitting. And he finds it. Great shot from Michael.
I think I just come out. I would keep the 9 point.
That was my thought as well.
Because that's such a powerful point to have.
Right, with the opposing checker already on the 22, so kind of best anchor the guy can make is biting on granite, as they say.
Yeah. Michael, I think he found it. 21-15 seems like the play. Oh, no. XG says I was wrong.
Oh, wow. Man, that XG loves hitting.
I mean, I think many people would be tempted. Some people would be tempted here to make the 1 point because once you slotted it, you want to make it. But I think the idea Michael is going for, he's trying to make a complete 5 point prime in front of the black checkers. So he's brought in another builder to 15 to try and make the bar.
The question
he can also use it to make
be able to
his
use
4 point.
that builder
Mm-hmm.
now.
This hasn't been cubed yet, right?
No cube in play. Interesting spot here for Henry. You can play quietly, but there are two blots in the board. And if Michael makes that 4 point, it could be very tricky for him. So
he might not get a chance to make it because he might get doubled out.
Yeah, the Henry puts the hitting play back on the board. That was what he started with. Kind of like it, but bots are not so sure. He does draw a fan. Oh, no. Great
hit
shot.
and cover.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Take that, bots.
And Michael comes in with both.
Wow, not over yet.
Wow. And they hit back with both.
Staying alive.
Hitting wars. No, I think you come out here 21-15.
Yeah, I think you don't have time to stay on the anchor.
Yeah, I think that that's a blunder. He had to come out.
And now Michael's taking the pause here. If he
because of that play, he might.
Yeah.
He might have
if Michael anchors now. If Henry doesn't come up with a number here, and this is not a good roll.
Mm-hmm. I think this is double pass now, in my opinion, at that score.
Let's see. I'm not sure I can find a pass, but I do think it's a cube.
Really? You would take this at a score? You would take it?
I think I'm taking this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Wow. Yeah, I think you got to slot the 4 here. I think it's too awkward to have both guys on the 5. I know getting hit is bad, but I think Michael definitely has a cube.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't cube.
Wow.
I'm really surprised.
Maybe he didn't. I don't know. I would
have cubed, yeah.
But
Stu, do you have a view whether that was a cube or not? Can you put it in the chat? Just curious.
I guess this is just really just a mutual holding game right now. Henry's got the better anchor. Michael might have the better timing in front position. Henry should just come out. There you go.
How about cubing now?
I think it's too easy to take this. Yeah, Michael might have been right all along.
He normally is.
Michael might have been right all along.
Yeah, he has the ability to see way past roll 1, 2, 3, and 4. He got hit here.
Wow.
That wasn't optimal.
Michael needs to come in now. He got to reprieve from getting that second checker hit. Oh, Henry didn't come off the anchor. I think he should have come off the anchor.
Yeah, he needs a 3 badly.
He got it.
Like that.
It's all right. It's only only was able to hit one of the blocks.
I wonder if Henry is gonna cube now.
I don't know that he can. I mean, legally he can, but does he have enough here? There are variations where Henry can get gammoned. I'm not saying they're likely.
Right, but they're possible.
Look at this. You think you've covered the 10 point, but then where's your ace? So just gotta bring it in.
Three blocks.
It's a lot.
I would think carefully about leaving 3 blocks around the board.
Not my. I probably would have saved even one. He's probably worried about being pointed on in his board, but yeah, 3 blocks is a lot.
Yeah.
Michael would have loved to have hit loose.
Maybe he can do it now. No, not quite. 1 pip short.
He's gonna think about it. I think Michael probably has to take this.
Really?
No, apparently not.
Yeah, it seemed like a really difficult game to win.
Yeah, I get it. All right, Crawford game. Crawford 9-0. Michael a gammon doesn't mean that much to Michael here. So
right, gammons don't matter, but still, I still always feel like I I'd like to win a gammon, but of course you have to keep in mind that taking certain risks for a gammon in this particular score is not worth it. You just need to win the game.
Right.
And then you can do your minuet variations. Okay, well, it's a good beginning for potentially, hopefully.
Henry's got a good, strong front position, but
I would slot the 5 here, actually.
Now, Michael's going to be aiming at the 5. Henry's going to come off the back. Ooh.
Oh, that's a great shot. Make. Oh, Henry has no problem coming in.
It's just a 4-point board. No worries at all. And big play for Michael. Split and hit.
Oh.
And my goodness. That is a great shot.
Yeah, the dice have been not kind.
Question is, on this last 4, what do you do? And he's going to put the second checker up.
I would probably play a little quieter there, but maybe that's correct.
There are entry numbers on the so-called safe play. There are entry numbers that hit loose and stuff like that, so it's not as safe as we would think. So it's not unreasonable.
Mm-hmm.
It might even be right. Preventing the anchors an upside. And trying to avoid double 2s and things like that is what Henry's looking at here. Now he probably doesn't hit loose. All right, Michael's got the anchor, so that's something. Accidents can happen.
Yeah, let's see. Give us some...
There's a shot.
Okay. There's a shot.
And a hit and a cover.
Very nice. Houdini.
So we'll see if... Now, Michael has an option of slotting the 5 right now. I don't know that he'll do it, but...
Since there is no cover even in sight, seems like premature.
Oh, well, now you just...
Especially when you can do this.
You just make it.
Yes, that's much better.
Wow. All right.
Well, this is very exciting for the fans. Instead of the match being over, it might just be the beginning.
Might be. Now, it's not 100% that Michael wins from this position.
Of course.
It's still 3 off. And you got to throw out something for the Henry fans.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I think everybody wants more back in. Except Henry. Henry doesn't want more back.
Right, but we need, for spectators, we need to show some extra entertainment. Sorry, Henry. We have to root for the underdog.
For the good of the game, Henry.
Yes, for the good of the game. Do you know how old Henry is?
I don't. I think.
How long has he been playing on the circuit?
Yeah, he's a new name to me, but I think he's probably been playing at least 5 years, maybe longer than that. So
since COVID.
Yeah, at the very least. Oh boy! Wow. double fives, double sixes for Henry, but then double fours for Michael.
That was so close. Oh my God.
Wow. What?
Unbelievable.
Finish to that
Only
game.
because Michael found double four.
All right, 12 post Crawford. And I think it's about to be 12-6. As Michael has certainly gotten the. Well, has he gotten the better of this exchange? Probably so, right?
Yeah, well, the classical thing, of course, you cube right away, but if you play someone who is less experienced, you might want to keep on playing and cube them later when they feel like dropping.
Right.
But it's always correct to take in this situation, right?
Well, the 12-5, I thought. Oh, am I messed up? I thought Henry had a free drop, which he chose not to use.
Do you normally use the free drop right away, or I thought you would use the free drop when you get closer to the final score, not at a.
Generally, if it's for most, only if it's like a very borderline case would I not use it. But in a case like this, I would have used it. Like almost any time they make the 5 point, that, like say they make the 5 point and I don't do anything, that's just, you just pass that no matter where you are.
Yeah, if he makes the 5 point, right? Yeah.
But even in this spot where, it went 6-1 double six, I think I would have just passed. I'm losing the priming battle, even though I'm up in the race. But we've got to take and
make the 5 point. Okay, now this starts awkward moves at the beginning.
So now Henry's position is pretty much disconnected, but he is anchored. Good shot from Michael, making the 4 prime.
I would go 11-10 actually to give myself a builder for the 4 point.
That's
even though there is a risk, but I think it's worth.
Michael decides to see even more daylight. And to a better anchor. But yeah, that last ace was certainly a decision, because it might not have been so necessary to do that. Now, does he just grab the 10 point? Yes, he does. Henry gets to get out with that straggler. All right.
That's a good shot. Probably come in on the.
Yeah,
when I would have put on a 2 and play 3 behind Michael's point, but
I think he was worried about not. He wants to get that guy out right away, and he was worried about getting stuck. But yeah, that does mean the 2 is not ideal. All right, so 6-1 is an interesting play. I wonder if it comes off the 6. Well, this double fours. The position has just evolved in a not favorable way for Henry, because he's got those 2 anchors and not any time to play with them.
Now, with any 6, he's going to have to give it up.
That's correct.
So Michael is staying behind on the 1 point to pick up more checkers if he can.
Yeah,
and
he's not afraid of being attacked or anything like that. That's not the priority for him. So yeah, trying to eat some tasty blots.
Yeah, I think Henry needs to hit to get him out of his hair. Either he gets hit or he's hoping that Michael will come in on a 5 or a 4. So. Oh, that's a very, very good shot because he clears up. I think he clears up the 22 point. He picks it up. And the race is very close, actually. Oh, that's a great shot. You hit and you cover the 1 point. I would think you cover, right?
I think for me, I'm covering.
I would cover it. Especially to prevent some weird sequence like double ones.
Yeah, double ones would be. There's no reason to give such a powerful double one.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have.
And now see, Henry doesn't have to play Michael's game. He doesn't have to hit the guy on the ace point with all the aces, and he probably won't hear.
He probably shouldn't hit it, right?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would. He'd be braver than me. Look at this.
What a roll.
Just play 6-1, and now he's hoping to roll a 6 next. Oh, great shot from Michael. Does leave 2 blots, but all right. 2, 3.
Yeah, can't hit, so you have to just block him. Block the 5s.
It's interesting, but he's considering whether he wants to block or just come forward.
I think I would have blocked.
He decides on blocking. Just took him a moment.
Yeah, no loose hit because it's. I guess he's still. First of all, he's ahead on the race a little bit. Second of all, Henry does have a 4-point board.
Yeah.
I would think carefully about hitting here, but
he finds the benefit is a roll like this. 3 is so awkward because he's got to expose another blot if he doesn't want to crush his board. But
what a nice roll!
Wow,
I would make the 2.
Gammons are play if he can pick up. Sometimes even if he doesn't, but he'd love to pick up that checker.
It looks like a blunder, the 6-2, so he should have hit 2.
Oh, wow.
Incredible. I would have thought, well, I guess gammons are huge. So having 2 checkers, he might not roll the number needed now to pick up the...
It's still a 4-point board, and, if you get hit once, you might not get hit again, that kind of thing.
Henry comes in.
Oh, big roll here for Michael.
Yeah, Now you have to hit too. Okay. I'd probably lift the 4 point. Yeah. To avoid accidents. Though it would be nice to have a full board covered, but so many blots.
I have trouble with these plays because sometimes I'm doing the wrong thing. The tendency when you're almost done is to just go ahead and lift, but gosh, gammons are so
tasty.
They're tasty. You get and they're so much easier to come by when you've got an actual closed board.
Yeah, you need to close the board. It's just it's a matter of discipline where you have to learn in which instance it's the correct move and just stick to it and ignore your emotional swaying.
So Michael's,
yeah, now you take off as many checkers as you can.
Michael's a huge favorite to win a gammon now. Okay. No backgammons though.
No backgammon, yeah. All right. So the show goes on. Now we're at 12-7. No, sorry. 12-9. 12-9.
12-9. So all of a sudden, Michael's a double gammon away from winning this match.
So at this score, the free drop exercise might be in play.
Well,
let's see if Henry does it.
Well, Henry's got to take here because he won the opening roll with a point-making roll, so he's got to take.
Really? So this is not a way he should use his free drop?
Yeah, he was a favorite
at this score.
He just rolled an opening 5-3 and made his point. Yeah, he's a favorite. Gotta just take that.
I see. I would have dropped. Good to know.
So.
Double 5, yes, he hits loose.
Yeah, little too much of a good thing, maybe.
Yeah, Michael needed to come in here.
Oh wow.
He needs to anchor.
Desperately wants a 2. It's a 5-6. 6 is awkward. Might just slot the 4.
Really? You don't get out? You don't play 2014?
The trouble with that play is that we're trailing the race. And, we want to make an anchor. We don't care. We almost don't care whether it's the 20 or the 23, but we got to have one of them.
Well, for that, maybe this is the move. Hitting?
It's an interesting decision. Oh, Michael comes out, and it might be right. Might have been right all along.
It looks right.
All right.
Oh, what a tough choice.
Yeah.
He's gonna get hit with anything.
It's an interesting choice for Henry. He sets up the anchor first, but it does leave shots. It could be a play where you pick and pass here. because I feel like if you anchor up, there's too many good rolls. The other guy can hit you, or you can anchor. He decides not to hit, but no lift, and Michael comes up with this 5-3, which is amazing.
Great roll. Okay.
All of a sudden, double 5 is a great shot for Henry.
Yeah, he's remaking his midpoint.
Right.
But Michael still has a shot at the 5.
Yeah, it looked like he was about to overrun his position, but double 5's kind of saved him. A good shot from Michael.
I think he hits with a 5, right? But I would keep going. Because the 3 is blocked. So this way, Henry, if he rolls a 2-3, he can't come in and hit.
Well, he'll hit loose on the 20 or on the 5 point with a 3 anyway. So that I think he's duplicating hitting 3s outside or inside.
Yes, okay, I didn't notice that. So duplicating 3s. Oh, that's a nice roll.
Wow, and hit the second checker, right? Gammons pay double. Gammons are...
Yeah, it wins the match in this particular case.
In fact, you can sometimes consider, do you want to make the 5 point and hit loose on the ace, or do you want to make the ace point and hit loose on the 5? Sometimes you look at that.
Like he's doing right now. I would always make the 5 point, I think. Even though they have more builders to remake the 5 point, I would make the 5 point instead of 1. I always feel like if my opponent comes in on the 1, he's gonna have a harder time getting out. But if he comes in on the 5, nothing's stopping him.
That's definitely an argument for that. I guess it's a question of how optimistic are you. If you think he's gonna fan, then you want as many covers as possible for the blood you leave behind.
True.
But
you have to kind of buy insurance, right?
Yeah.
Just in case.
But
so which insurance do you want? See, okay, Michael is thinking of not
getting checkers. The question is, which points is he making? He opts for this. He covers the ace. Unfortunately, he can't hit. There's an option. I was going to say there was an option to hit, but it would not result in a 4-point board. So
yeah, banana split. I think when you want to run off the gammon in this particular case, I think might be a little too much, but he gets hit anyway.
Oh wow, Henry's got to have a 2 or a 4 right now.
They don't grow on trees. Now 4, maybe he should play 9-5 to give himself 2 builders. Yeah, like that.
I think that's my play. Oh, 4 for Henry. Okay. That would keep him in this bench.
Mm-hmm.
He'd love a 4 now to kind of make sure of that, but and Michael's wondering, how much risk do I take?
Yeah, there's 3 blots if some accident happens.
Let's see.
Hmm.
That's big for Henry.
Okay, well, that's not a bad roll at all, actually, because clearing up points in front of your opponent's point is so hard. But gammon is unlikely now.
Right. Henry's heaving a sigh of relief now, as we'll likely go to DMP, barring an unusual sequence for either side. You know, Henry might, come out with both. Just give up on this game and make sure
try to say the gammon.
It's not usually right to do that, but at the score, it can be right to do that. And I think that's what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
So it was at one point 10-2 in favor of Henry. I believe that would have made him a 90% favorite to win. But now we're going to be basically even money.
Mm-hmm. Very exciting match. So 12-11.
And now Henry won the opening roll, so he should take. The only exception is like a 4-1. But all right, DMP, last game of the match. And a great start for Henry. At DMP, these running plays are usually right. Gammons don't mean that.
And he hits. Wow. Okay, Michael hits back.
Michael says, I'm not done yet. 4-2. And we're going to be hitting loose if we're Michael here with this deuce.
And I think brings 3 down, right?
Well, that's me.
Yeah.
The 4 is a great hit, and then the deuce is
8-6 probably. Even though it's really ugly stacking, but
it is the 7th checker on that 6 point.
Yeah.
Double 5s. He can make 3 points. Oh, fan there. And picks up the 2nd checker. Wow.
What a start.
Now he'll still have to find some way of using those checkers on the 6 point or dealing with that. But, you know, some problems we accept.
Yeah. I would have made the 2 point here. Yeah.
He's looking at it.
Okay.
Let's find it. All right. Got the 2 anchors.
Well, let's see what Michael can do here.
Interesting. Didn't bring the 3-2. Didn't bring it. Didn't minimize shots with that.
Oh, and he cannot play the 6. What an awkward roll.
Michael can't hit, but now he's fully ready, and now still can't bring that last guy to safety.
I guess he was waiting for Michael to make his board. He figured, I want a challenge.
Increase the drama for us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Michael says not yet. And this is a pretty good roll. Just even out to get yourself even on the 6 point. Now, unfortunately for Michael, the 1-5 game is not the greatest in the world at this point, because it's like an ace-point game, but the 5 points already cleared. And wow, great roll from Henry. But now maybe the shots start. There it is.
Oh, miss.
You have to hit those things.
All right. There's one more obvious chance.
Yeah.
2 big unmatching numbers. Or even like 6-1, 5-1. I think he's more likely to leave his shot than not. Henry wants to roll a 2.
So does Michael.
and Michael he's deciding whether to close the board or not. And he's wondering, do I need to hit a second check after I hit the first one?
Look at Henry's time. He only has 54 seconds left.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize
he
that.
used his clock perfectly, because this is it. He's not going to have any more decisions.
And he rolls it too.
Oh, he rolls a deuce.
He might do it again.
And now Michael probably doesn't want to close his board, because he probably will want to hit a second checker. All right. Coup classique, perhaps? Oh, no. Wow. Oh, what a finish.
Yeah. What a match.
What a match. Great match. Both players played very well.
Yeah, exceptional. And they gave us the joy of watching the match till the very end. It wasn't over after the first couple of games. Michael fought very hard, but at the end was overtaken by the luck of the dice, but they both played so well.
Yeah, great entertaining match. High level from both players. Great fighting spirit from Michael to stay in this match. Just grab every opportunity he could, and just fell short a little bit at the end. But good effort, both players.
Yeah, you have to analyze and see while you're playing. Sometimes you need to change your strategy and see how you can maybe trap your opponent. But he didn't get the rolls to do that at the end. But he had a shot. He had a couple of shots. He just couldn't roll it. Anyway, Gerry, it was really nice commenting together with you.
No, I had a great time commentating with you, and it's always lovely to see you, Leyla. So
sorry that you can't physically see me because my camera isn't working. Like I said, all my makeup was put on for nothing.
So disappointing.
But next time.
Very good.
I guess we're not doing any interviews with the players, I don't think.
Not that I'm aware of.
Stu, are you doing any interviews with the players, or this is it? No interview. All right. Well, everyone, wishing you a great week, good health, and see you in our backgammon rooms around the world.
Thank you, everyone.